Hello and welcome back to some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Well, in the last episode we finished off the second case of the game, and in this episode we're going to be starting up the third case of the game. And once again, the name is hidden by a brand new episode that's been added, so I cannot unfortunately tell you what it is. So we're just going to get straight into the third case of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Let's do it.
You have disgraced me for the last time, Still Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood.
The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see! See you in hell, evil magistrate! The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows.
Don't miss next week's exciting episode, The Dark Messenger Returns. I didn't realize this was gonna be the TV announcer. I probably should have gotten that voice in the beginning. Anyway, okay. What did that have to do with anything? I don't know. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright and Company law offices. Okay, so this is over a month after the first case, or the second case then. Wow. Okay then.
That rocked! See you in
hell, evil magistrate.
Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai?
Steel Samurai.
He's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
Young? Like, how young?
10 years old. Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1.
I really worry about kids these days. This game has no right. No right. Get it? Phoenix Wright? Okay. This game has no right to be as funny as it is, but my god, it is hilarious.
Gramps! Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office.
I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright and Company law offices. Yeah. Not because they're like, wait, the guy who was accused of murder is starting his own law offices? Huh? And he's starting it with the other person who was accused of murder? How am I going to pay the rent this month? Well, I hear that there's going to be another murder in about 10 seconds, so you might want to, not close up just yet.
It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner.
Probably literally, seeing as I'm guessing a murder just happened like 5 seconds ago. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's Oh. Ring. Ring. Hello? This is Phoenix.
Nick!
Maya? What? It's still early. 8:14 a.m. in the morning. It's not early.
It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested.
Ah. So that was the significance of the... Let me guess. It's going to be that the person the Steel Samurai was fighting, what was it, evil magistrate, actually died, and the Steel Samurai got... God. Okay, good thing I completely forgot what voice I gave the Steel Samurai. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Also good thing that I completely forgot which voice belongs to which.
Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed the villain.
Isn't that what he's supposed to do?
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah, on TV.
No, I mean he actually did.
Yep, I was right.
In real life, he skewered a villain with his samurai spear.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Just come to the office quick, please, Nick.
October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright and Company law offices. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. Okay, so I got the name right at least. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Oh. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke.
No, 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 it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over.
Bring.
Yes? Wright and Company law offices.
Do we not have an official phone? Like, why are people calling our cell phones? I'm assuming this is going to be asking us to defend.
What? Nick! It's the Steel...
Yep. So I was going to say, if this is the Steel Samurai asking us to be... asking Phoenix to be his attorney, why are you calling my cell phone? Like, does Wright and Company law offices not have a phone that we can... I mean, okay, yeah, the phone was broken in the last case, sure, but did we not... It's been a month. Have we not gotten a new phone since then? Are we just phoneless? Apparently. What?
Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick.
Go? Go where?
They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case.
Alright then, let's move to the detention center. And they still got the exact same guy watching on watch here. October 16th, detention center visitors room. Oh god. Okay, well, regardless of what voice I gave you earlier, you're getting a new voice now. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh.
Is that guy really him?
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder, at least what?
What? Were you just... Whoa, what are you saying? Okay, what voice are you gonna get?
Yes?
Something wrong?
No.
This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh, no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. I'd be willing to bet they have absolutely no idea. Like, something tells me that if their parents found out the Steel Samurai was arrested for murder, they probably wouldn't tell their kids that. Just a suspicion I have. Something tells me that's probably not going to be what their parents do. I think you'll be fine, and once we prove you innocent, then nothing will be wrong. Because, you know, that's kind of what we do around here. We prove people innocent. Anyway.
Nick.
What?
He's a good guy.
What? You just like flip a coin in the air, you catch it, and then whatever it lands is like, alright, I guess I'm gonna be excited now. And then you flip it again 5 seconds later, and it's like, oh, no, be guilty. Yeah.
He didn't do it.
Okay, talk. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened? Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to the Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 o'clock that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But when 5 o'clock came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. So, quick question. Is the only reason why they think you did it because it was that thing, the samurai sword or whatever? Is that seriously the only, not the samurai spear, not sword, why did I say sword? The samurai spear, is that seriously the only reason why? Let's ask about this alibi. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9 o'clock. Okay, an hour before the blocking started. We worked through action scenes until noon. Which, by the way, I'll say this much: if we're gonna get to go investigate at the studio, awesome place to have a murder mystery. Awesome location idea. To have it at a movie studio, fantastic idea. Rehearsal was to begin at 5 o'clock, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5 o'clock. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick, let's go.
I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. Well, I mean, the only one, I'm guessing the only person she would want an autograph, or at least the main person she would want an autograph from, is currently in detention. So something tells me that that's not going to happen. So we can ask about the Still Samurai. So my question is there no security footage? Like, were there no cameras to show what happened? No, I guess not. Okay, Still Samurai. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Still Samurai is.
Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this, and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? I mean, technically both of us. No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. Well, yeah, we already know this. We already know this. Yeah, we know this. Never really defeat. Although, I guess you did defeat him this time. I see. Neo Old Tokyo, who comes up with these names? Okay, so now we go to the studios. Let's go to the studios! It's gonna be awesome, I can't wait. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited? I actually really am excited. They've picked... So the last case didn't have that great of a location, it was just the law office and then the hotel across the street. But the movie studio, what a great place to have a murder mystery. Like, actually, what an incredible place. Okay, anyway.
Hey, you there. You want in, you gotta go through me.
Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out.
Gawkers?
Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youth today, something horrible happens and all you can think about sights.
I can't read that fast, what the heck?
Asian couple of easy me the more living around. I was young things were my different parents around strange shitty clothes. Well, the youth coming to these days. My own son hasn't called in.
What was that? You just had a little mini rant, I guess? Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know, it's possible. That was the wrong answer.
Hey, listen when you're being spoken to. Youth today.
Oh, well, you're just a peach, aren't you? Talk. The studios. So, what do you do here at the studios? Piss people off, I'm guessing? Go on tangents? Honestly, she's probably the screenwriter. Or I guess she's the person who writes all the monologues because she's so good at just pouring her thoughts out onto a page. Anyway.
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days, back in my day.
No, you were a star?
Oh, me a little Twinkie between the stars here. Twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
Wow.
This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too.
Alright, we'll ask about Will Powers. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer.
We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
Wow, okay, your job. You know everything. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 o'clock when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me.
I can't imagine how difficult that would be.
Only one person went by here between 1 o'clock and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it.
And Mr. Hammer? What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew.
Please don't go on another one of your tangents.
Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the dynamite samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But it was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying in peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' requests.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request.
We gotta go back to the detention center.
This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously.
So now we gotta go back to the detention center and get Mr. Powers to say, hey, old bag, get the hell out of my way. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Okay. You're a security lady. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that
mask,
Were her words, I believe.
She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
Grr, she's got some nerve.
Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Powers request. Document proving Will Powers' request for an attorney. I hope this will get me past the security lady. Okay, let's go right on back. Can we talk about for a second, like, the real world time it would take to get from here to here? Like, imagine how annoyed would you be if you went all the way here, like, let's say it's like 20 minutes away. You come here, so you drive from the detention center to here, that's 20 minutes, and you go back to the detention center, that's another 20, it's 40, and then you go back, and that's a full hour's worth of traveling just to get a stupid pass to get into the studio. Anyway, present Powers request. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl.
Powers' request, given to the security lady.
To think he would entrust his fate to the use of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, to the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal. Were my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station.
Hey, not bad. Okay, this play. Okay, so where are we? We're at the main gate. So we're there. Employee areas to the right. Dressing room. Okay, so that's where Powers says he was. And where did the murder take place? It took place in one of the studios, I think, because they said it was like when they went to go rehearsing and they found it. So either Studio 1 or Studio 2. Either way, they have to get past the gate.
Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you.
Oh, what the hell happened to her eyes? Oh, God.
Well, time to go, Nick.
50 cents.
Guide map to Global Studios, added to the court record. Okay, we have our first official piece of evidence. Great. Alright, move outside Studio 1. Okay, so then I'm assuming that this is the Studio 1's where the murders took place if we move outside of Studio 1. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day?
Ah! It's that confused detective.
Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault. I saw him cementing and staring gloomily out the window.
So?
Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
I think you may have struck a nerve.
Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. That's tough.
You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did she steal your catchphrase?
That's my endearing character trait.
I love how self-aware it is.
I'd say he's a character, alright.
Okay, what do you gotta say? The investigation. So how was your investigation going, detective?
Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions?
Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got?
What I got?
The Autopsy Report. The latest version, if you please.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Jack's Autopsy Report. Time of death, October 15th at 2:30 p.m. Cause, pierced to the chest by a spear. We knew all that already. I don't think we knew it was between 1 and 2:30, right? So, okay, the murder was exactly at 2:30 p.m. Good to know. Reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in
Okay, so I was right. It did take place in Studio 1.
No, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 o'clock p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m.
Okay,
Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30, and that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
yeah, how about... Wait a minute, hold it.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
But, thanks for cheering me up. Hold on a second. There's a security camera right here. Unless he is on this security camera, and like, if he is on that security camera, things get a little bit tougher. But if he's not, you're gonna take Old Bag's testimony? Yeah, well, we'll see how well that testimony holds up in court tomorrow. Hey, there's a camera here.
That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going in the studio.
It takes photos, not videos. It takes photos, not videos. Okay, fine, but even still, okay, so is there a photo of him?
All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where.
There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that, aren't I? ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. Okay. That's probably gonna be important later. Talk. Security. Yeah, let's tell him about the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer.
Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What? What evidence did she give you? Exactly.
Well, then her photo. The photo of the steel samurai headed toward the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up on that gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically...
Yeah, we already knew this.
Oh no!
Funny, for someone with heart, who doesn't look too happy.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look happy when you say that.
Oh!
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha ha ha.
Something tells me that's not true. Glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go! We got a free pass to this place. Now's our chance to check things out.
Okay, where can we move to now? Nowhere at all. Can we go to the employees area now, maybe?
Nick, look! That security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft shit enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them.
Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
Ugh. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Can we go to the employees area? So did Jack Hammer not get a dressing room? Because there's only one dressing room here, and it's Will Powers. So how is it that... Okay, I guess he's just the only one important enough to get a dressing room. Also, this. Why is this open? No, I didn't... Why is this open? The metal grate in the drain there has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. I don't... That does not look big enough. That does not look anywhere near big enough for even a kid to fit through. I'm sorry. That's like... No. Even a cat probably couldn't fit through. Well, maybe a cat, but I don't know. That's tough. That's pushing it. Like, that's really pushing it. Look at it. The bike, you would have to be shorter than the bike. Here's the thing. Even if you were to crawl through there, your head would not fit through that hole. I don't know about that one. Okay, what else is there for us to examine? Anything of interest? Anything at all? This giant painting. Half-finished back for stage, Sexy Castle, probably Neo Tokyo Castle. The bike? Is this someone's bike? Don't know, but at least what's the point?
It makes it a lot easier to go up hills.
don't people cycle to get exercise? Okay. What else we have? We have the soda can right here. No, the soda can's not a clue. The food's a clue. Remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks.
What? Okay. Is there anything else in this area that we can use as evidence? What about this? Nope. Anything? Okay, we can... This, that's probably nothing. The door. Must be the storage room. We keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry.
What else would they keep in a film studio? Okay, can we go inside here? Can we move inside the dressing room? October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Powers' dressing room. And apparently the only dressing room in the entire studio. So this is where he was sleeping, or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene, which we still have not seen yet. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Okay, is there anything in here that's of any significance whatsoever? Like, maybe this? Faster River Cosmetics here.
Ooh, this is the wig he used in the Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on.
No. And how can you tell the name of a shirt just by looking at a wig?
I, kinda like samurai movies.
Kinda? Yeah, I was about to say, probably a little bit more than kinda. There's a bag here. Does the bag have any significance to anything?
This must be Powers' bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look.
An employee card key. That must be Powers'. It says Studio 1. Ah.
Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it. You mean borrow. Card key for student employees reigns entry into Studio 1. Okay, so we can use this to get inside Studio 1. That's good to know. So I guess we'll just go to Studio 1 now. Okay, employee area. Studio main gate. And then we go... Can we talk to you again? We can. Yeah, I was about to say, can we get the freaking... what's it? The photo? Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see.
Okay, can you show us the freaking automatic camera? About the security camera.
Oh, yes, the camera. It's automatic. You can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture, too. But I don't bother myself with those details.
That seemed pretty important in a murder trial or a murder investigation.
I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do.
What else? Reason for suspicion.
This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1 o'clock.
Studio 1, okay.
The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 o'clock and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe it was you?
Yeah, good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. I don't think she does. I think she's fully aware that was a serious comment, but just tried to brush it off as a joke. Was the victim a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense?
Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai.
That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
Okay, well, thankfully we're done talking to you now, so let's go to Studio 1. Is there anything left for us to take care of in this area? There's a giant tree that just got knocked over. Detective comes what's down the path to the left. It's Studio 2. We know this. We know this from the map. We know that goes to Studio 2. There's just a giant tree in the way of Studio 2.
There's nothing down there anyway.
That's not true.
That's what Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though.
Okay. Well, can we move to Studio 1? No, we can't. Okay, maybe we have to examine it first. Let's try that. Let's try to examine this first. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
I wonder if this car key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. I would imagine that it probably would. It opened.
Alright, we're in.
She's way too happy for someone visiting her crime scene. Actually, wait a second. I just noticed something. Why is this statue kind of lost its head? The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind, but what kind of monkey has a nose like that? Holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2.
What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong today and head broke off. It took that tree down with it too.
Okay, so we learned literally nothing useful from that, but at least now we know why the tree's blocking the path. October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape. It's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. I mean, isn't our whole thing that we believe the steel samurai didn't kill him? Okay, whatever. What is in this area of significance? Here? The outline where Jackhammer's body lay with tape, his body was still found inside the costume. Guess that's why the head part looked like a helmet. Funny, I expected the spear stabbing would leave at least a few blood stains. Guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Yeah, that makes sense. What are the odds that the cameras were turned on at the time of the murder? Probably slim to none.
Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
What kind of voice are you gonna get? I don't know. Okay. Sorry, my partner was kind of, you know.
You know? No, I don't know.
Who are you?
Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc.
We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers.
Oh, you're WP's people.
WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it.
I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent.
Don't worry. Leave it to us.
Okay. What do you have to say for yourself? Day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the... Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. You were in the studio the whole day. Which means you were also in the building when Jackhammer died.
I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see.
Only one assistant?
Yes, well, the studios isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequence.
Oh, I see.
In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area.
Notice Old Bag's watching. Like, Old Bag just looks completely shocked by the freaking encounter.
WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else.
The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right?
Yes, that's the place.
And again, the only dressing room in the entire area, apparently.
After we lunched there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I said WP go in his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that.
By your own admission, you were here the whole day. Did you know that Mr. Powers is sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of a girl do you think I am?
What kind? No. I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. She just admitted to being here the whole day! What do you mean? Like 30 seconds ago, she just admitted to being here the whole day. The whole day.
Sorry, I know you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's been something bothering me.
Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead.
Well, I don't know about that, but that day, this afternoon, I sensed someone was here.
You sensed?
Yes, several times.
Some other studio employees, maybe?
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, hold it, because even if... Oh, wait a second. Oh, I get it. Okay. Alright, I get it now. Remember when we were in the freaking... let's assume that a small kid could actually fit through that vent. Then, if that's true, let me pull up the map. They crawl through the vent in the employee area. You think that the security guard would still have to see this kid because he would have to walk past the main gate, right? But that's where you're wrong, because I don't think we have the photo as evidence. But the photo they keep showing us, I pointed out, it has Wendy Oldbag is watching the rehearsal, so she wasn't at her stand when that happened, so she wouldn't have been there to see it. Okay.
No, thanks. That helps. Oh, no, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
Sensing someone. So you sensing someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio?
Yes, I think.
I think doesn't count in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them.
Unless she was watching the rehearsal, which the photo, which we don't have as evidence, but still, they showed us the photo. So, okay, let's go back here. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate.
What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost.
Okay, talk. Assistant's claim.
What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 o'clock p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Wait a second. Wait a second. That's another lie. That's another lie. Because the photo showed Oldbag watching the rehearsal. She was here before 1 o'clock. I don't know what relevance that has to anything, but still, she was here before 1 o'clock. Are you sure the Powers is the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? You dares question me? Eek! Alright, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1.
Her, she's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouth like tomorrow saying this and that the other thing, while one of them's lying, the only telling you a thing about respecting elders and crying shame, use, please, poor. Rah!
There was no hope of me reading all of that. I'm sorry. She left. Looks,
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
Can we access the computer? That'd be pretty cool if we could access the computer. The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Absolutely, you should. Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera returned on at 1 o'clock p.m. that day. Well, how convenient. Please enter the number of the security camera. ST1307. Yes. There, entered.
Hey, it printed out the data for that day.
Let's see what we got. Ah. Okay, so that is a little bit problematic, I must admit. Huh?
How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. Yes. But someone else could still be wearing the suit. I guess that's why the security thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back.
Huh? October 15th, 2 o'clock p.m., photo number 2. Photo number 2? So where's photo number 1?
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more than one photo data? No, that's the only one on the computer. Which means that Oldbag's hiding the other one!
Hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right, we'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the... Then why did you do it in the last case with frickin' Mr. White? You showed your hand before the trial. Be consistent, please.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for.
It must be a recently acquired trait, because you definitely didn't have that in the last case.
Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today?
I guess so. I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we still had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady? I don't know. To be continued. Okay, so, right now our only... Oh, wait. I was gonna let that music play. The only thing we have to go off of now is that it's the costume, but it's not Will. Or it's confirmed that it was the costume, but it's not necessarily Will himself. So, you know, it kind of either way. I don't know. Well, that's it for this episode. So, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. I hope to catch you all tomorrow for some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Goodbye.